Okay, it's early Thursday morning, and as you can see, we have a baby chick. And this poor little chick had a rough go coming into the world. I woke up this morning, my eyes popped open, immediately come running in here to check. And I see the shell, which is right there. And I hear the chick, but I can't see the chick. And I start freaking out. I'm like, where's the chick? So I shone the flashlight down the incubator, and this poor little baby, and as you can tell, I've got cardboard in her now, but this poor little baby, there's a section over to the right of this incubator. I've got it covered up now. It's where there's a hole that goes down to where the motors and stuff are that run the incubator. This little baby found its way over to that hole and got stuck in the bottom of the incubator. And it was stuck good. So I had to do an emergency fix this morning, which makes me really nervous because, as you can see, I've got 2 eggs that are zipping right now. This one, this little white one right here, and as you can see, this one's pretty good, and it's a no-no to open the incubator at this point, but this little dude was laying up against the turning motor, and I had about 30 minutes to get him out before the motor turned, and probably would have crushed him. Or her. Hopefully it's her. So I did the only thing I know to do, which is covered them with a hot, wet paper towel and another towel to hold as much warmth in. I had to disassemble this little plastic thing in the bottom of the incubator on this side and gently pull this chick out. So I didn't have the incubator open more than 3 or 4 minutes, but the temperature dropped a little bit, humidity dropped. But I'm hoping because I had the eggs covered, they won't shrink wrap and they'll be okay. And hopefully this little baby is going to be okay. I don't know if it'll make it or not, and I'm hoping that I didn't jeopardize all of my eggs, which I think just these 2 and maybe one more has actually pipped. I'm hoping that I didn't jeopardize these babies trying to save this one, which may or may not even make it at this point. So we will see. I think I got to it pretty early. It was still pretty wet. But I don't know. I don't know if this little dude or chick is going to make it. So we'll keep a watch today, and then at some point I'm going to let the temperature stabilize. But as you can tell, there's a water chamber. I've got a sponge in here now to keep the humidity up. But there's another little hole, a drop-off area right here. And I'm worried that a chick could find its way into there. So once this stabilizes a little bit, and hopefully if I can get these 2 chicks out and these have not busted open, I'm going to go back in and fold a piece of cardboard down in this hole so that I can hopefully prevent any of my other little chicky chicks from falling down in the incubator. So this is definitely an incubator design that I don't prefer. And of course, me being a first time hatching these, I didn't really know. So I guess that's all the things about farm life and homesteading. You learn as you go, and unfortunately sometimes it can mean the life of your livestock. So hopefully you guys say a little prayer for this chicky and say a little prayer for the rest of these eggs in here. I'm hoping that I moved fast enough and did all the right things to where these little babies won't actually shrink wrap and die in their eggs. So we'll keep an eye on it, and I'll do another video later to let you know how they're progressing.